They said the royal family had finally found peace. But now a shocking leak suggests otherwise. A so-called exclusive report claims Prince Harry is preparing for a secret meeting with King Charles in London, a story curiously sourced not from Buckingham Palace, but from Los Angeles. Was this really about reconciliation or just another media stunt? The truth may be far darker. If Harry's camp is behind this leak, it risks not only the king's privacy, but also his dignity, leaving many to wonder whether this was designed to corner Charles into an uncomfortable public reunion. And while Harry maneuvers for headlines, Meghan's second season of With Love Meghan is collapsing in the charts, accused of artificiality and desperate PR tricks. From a suspiciously dubbed laugh in a Bloomberg interview to staging their children for promotion, the cracks in their media empire are showing. Welcome to our channel. Today we expose the strategy behind Harry and Meghan's latest moves, the real palace response, and why this narrative may finally be backfiring. Stay tuned, because what we're about to reveal will change the way you see this royal drama. For years, Prince Harry has struggled to balance his life in California with his ties to the monarchy. Since stepping back from royal duties, his relationship with King Charles and Prince William has deteriorated to the point of silence. Charles, battling cancer, has kept his distance. William, furious over past accusations and public betrayals, has rejected reconciliation outright. Yet suddenly, the Daily Mirror published a splashy, exclusive claiming father and son are ready to meet. The detail that raised eyebrows: the story wasn't sourced from royal correspondence in London, it came directly from the paper's editor. Critics say this suggests the leak originated not from the palace, but from Harry's own circle in Montecito. That matters because leaks have consequences. Each time Harry and Meghan release private details through the media, trust erodes further. And now, with their public image already in freefall, this new peace summit narrative feels less like healing and more like spin. Do you believe Harry genuinely wants to reconcile, or is this just another PR game? Let us know in the comments. At the heart of this scandal lies one explosive claim that the leak about Harry's upcoming meeting with King Charles did not come from Buckingham Palace, but from Harry's own side in the US. The Daily Mirror proudly trumpeted its exclusive, framing it as a father and son finally moving toward reconciliation. But look closer, the byline belongs to the paper's editor based in Los Angeles, not its veteran royal editor in London. For royal watchers, that's the smoking gun. Commentators like Taz, a popular royal YouTuber, argue the leak was a deliberate attempt to pressure King Charles. By planting the story, Harry's camp makes it almost impossible for the monarch to decline without looking cold and heartless in the public eye. Even worse, it undermines Charles's demand for privacy, raising doubts about whether any private conversation could remain confidential. The irony, critics point out, is staggering. For years, Harry accused the palace of leaking to the press to control the narrative. Now he appears to be using that very same tactic. It's a classic victim play. If the king refuses to meet, Harry can claim rejection and play the wronged son. If the meeting happens, he gains fresh royal content to boost his fading relevance. This matters because Harry and Meghan's public standing has crumbled. Their approval ratings have nosedived. Meghan's With Love Meghan Season 2 has been described as bland, desperate, and artificial, failing to make even the top charts. Netflix, sensing a flop, reportedly put little to no marketing into its release. Meanwhile, the couple's attempts to stage viral moments, such as Meghan's oddly edited Bloomberg interview or footage of their daughter Lilibet kissing a framed photo, are being slammed as manipulative and exploitative. The core revelation is this: Harry and Meghan are running out of ways to stay relevant. With their Hollywood projects collapsing, they're turning back to the one thing they still have: the royal family. And by leaking stories of reconciliation, they force Charles into a no-win position while painting themselves as perpetual victims. But what happens if Charles calls their bluff and refuses the meeting? The fallout could be even more devastating than the leak itself. If we dig deeper, this leak reveals far more than a desperate PR stunt. It highlights a shifting power game within the royal family and the media. Let's break it down. By orchestrating leaks through U.S. outlets, Harry bypasses the palace's tight-lipped protocol and ensures sympathetic coverage abroad. The effect is twofold. It places King Charles under public pressure while simultaneously feeding Harry and Meghan's brand with fresh headlines. Yet, the consequence is erosion of trust. Each leak widens the gulf, making genuine reconciliation nearly impossible. He risks being portrayed as cold if he refuses or manipulated if he agrees. His privacy during cancer treatment is undermined. His rejection of Harry is reframed as villainy. The leak conveniently erases the years of betrayal and turns him into the obstacle. She is once again thrust into the crossfire, painted as an adversary while quietly protecting her husband. People are caught in the endless drama cycle, fatigued by what many now call the victim narrative. Meghan's Netflix flop carries financial weight. If her content cannot draw viewers, streaming platforms will hesitate to renew projects. That leaves Harry and Meghan with dwindling revenue streams, making the exploitation of royal ties even more tempting. A staged reconciliation photo could mean millions in renewed visibility. The couple's brand, built on authenticity and breaking away from the firm, now looks hypocritical. Viewers see desperation, not independence. The criticism of using their children for promotion, often in pajamas, unkempt and hidden away, feeds a darker narrative of manipulation and exploitation. At a time when the monarchy must project stability, Harry's leaks destabilize perception. Foreign media latch onto these narratives, muddying the royal image abroad. The monarchy, already fragile after years of scandal, cannot afford this constant drip of staged victimhood. So here's the critical question: if Harry's tactics continue to backfire and Meghan's projects keep collapsing, what's their next move? And will the palace finally cut them off for good? History offers plenty of parallels. Nearly a century ago, King Edward VII abdicated for Wallis Simpson, sparking a crisis that left him in permanent exile. Back then, there was no return, no second chance at reintegration. Today, critics argue Harry and Meghan are following a similar path, except instead of quiet exile, they're using Hollywood cameras to rewrite the story. Globally, royal families that endure, whether in Europe, Asia, or the Middle East, do so by projecting unity and discipline. Public feuds, especially those played out through leaks and media spin, almost always weaken the institution. For the Windsors, each leaked headline chips away at the monarchy's dignity. Culturally, the fascination endures because this drama blends old-world monarchy with modern celebrity culture. But while the Sussexes aim to dominate that crossover space, the backlash shows audiences increasingly see them not as rebels, but as opportunists. And that's the tragedy. What could have been remembered as a bold new chapter for Harry and Meghan is now collapsing into a cautionary tale of desperation and decline. So, what do we take away from all this? The leak about a supposed London reunion exposes just how far Prince Harry and Meghan are willing to go to control the narrative. Instead of healing divisions, it deepens mistrust, puts King Charles in an impossible position, and risks further alienating Prince William. At the same time, Meghan's media ventures are faltering, turning what was once billed as a powerful love story into a spectacle of dwindling relevance. In my view, this isn't about reconciliation, it's about survival. The Sussexes need headlines, and the monarchy is their last remaining source of fuel. But leaks, staged stunts, and desperate PR will only accelerate the public's fatigue. What do you think? Should King Charles meet Harry, or should he hold firm and close the door? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every one of them. If you found this breakdown insightful, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join our community for more unfiltered royal analysis. And don't miss our next video. We'll dive into why Meghan's Netflix collapse could mark the beginning of the end for their media empire. Thousands have already subscribed for the truth behind royal headlines. Will you join them?